Good afternoon, my name is Rachel Allen. I'm with BreakOut Studios. This is part of our online series. Many of you have taken our in-house classes. On Tuesday evenings we do what's called a booty belly. So it's really focused on the butts and the guts. We're gonna hit it. We're gonna just go 15 minutes, so take care of yourself as we move through this. All right, so we're gonna start with something that kind of allows us to find our center, our stability. The easiest thing you can do, especially at home, is you can do a chair squat or you can do a freestanding squat. But let's go ahead and start with some chair squats just so you get acclimated and make sure those knees are firing the right way and our position and posture is, of course, accurate. We want to keep ourselves injury-free. So the shoulders are going to roll down and back. Belly button is going to come in, just kind of like if you join us for the belly work. We'll make sure the belly button is back. We're going to actually drop the tailbone. We're not going to tuck the tailbone, but we want to make sure it's dropped. As you take that position, make sure feet are about a little wider than hip distance apart. In that stance, it's going to allow you to better able contract your glutes and keep those knees firing the way you want. So as I sit back, I'm going to lean back. Hinge back is probably the better terminology. Bringing the weight into my heels, belly button back towards that spine, tap that chair, and come on up. So we're going to do some rounds. We're going to go 3 rounds of 45. If anybody's worked with me, we're familiar with 40, either 50, 40, 30s. Today we're going to hang out with the 45s. So weight is in the heels, belly button is back, tailbone is dropped. We're going to drop, and press. Inhale and exhale. As you come up every time, take that full pelvic tilt. Make sure the glutes go to the max. Inhaling and exhaling. Now, if this is too, think baby steps or training wheels, feel free to step away. Even add a free weight if you choose, but make sure you make those moves nice and concise. Make sure those knees are tracking, firing forward. Exhale up. Nice deep breaths. Sitting back. There it is, round 1. Catch your breath. If you need a sip of water, take a sip of water. Or I say this time of day, at these moments, make sure you get good coconut water too. Inhale, exhale, reset. We're gonna start that round 2. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop and press. Making sure that belly button is still back towards that spine. Even as that time ticks away. Nice deep breaths, inhaling, exhaling as you come up. Round 2, check, check. We have one more round like this. We'll add some combo moves. Inhale, when you're ready. Join us in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop. Make sure the hips are still going back. I always say the weight is so much in the heels, the toes should feel like they can float away. Inhaling, exhaling as you come up. Hup, hup. Round 3, there it is. Catch your breath. We're gonna go to a second series. That second series can be weighted or not. And it depends, of course, on your level. If you wanna go, I don't know, as light as you want, free weight, no weight, totally your call. We're gonna step into a reverse lunge and go right into a curtsy. Let me show you what it looks like. We're gonna step back. Make sure that width is wide enough so as you come down, your knees are over your ankle, nice and safe. You're gonna tuck it right into a curtsy. Step right back, reverse, curtsy. We're gonna go 3 rounds, 40 on each side, making sure the body is balanced. If you wanna add the weights, I'll probably add the weights second round. Listen to your body. We're gonna get positioning right first. In 3, 2, 1. Step back and right behind. Trying to keep the belly button still back towards that spine. Weight is in that front heel. And as I step back, in the ball of my left foot. Right leg is active here. Inhaling and exhaling. Breathing, breathing. Round 1, right leg warmed up. Left leg is starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop, tuck, drop, tuck. There it is, round 2. First side, each side, check, check. Let's add a little bit of weight, shall we? See how that feels? I'm gonna go a little lighter, because I can. So if you're gonna hold weights, it's usually preferred to hold it kind of off to the side. If you're gonna bring it up, make sure it's in front of the body. We don't ever wanna set them on the traps. So either right in front of the shoulder, or just off to the side resting. When you bring it up, it's gonna engage the core. That's why we like it. If you're looking for a little more cardiovascular, feel free to bring those weights right overhead. I'm gonna keep mine low. We're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop, drop. Weight is in the heel of that front foot. So as we move through these times, you know Todd's offering these online classes. If you have any requests, send them in, man. I got the choreo, I promise. We got the time, we got the moves. There it is. Right leg, second set done. We're going left side, side 2, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse, tuck. Check your breathing. Prime movers are moving automatically. So whether the heart rate increases now or whether you're fully overhead, check your breath. Breathing, breathing. Belly button right back towards that spine. Round 2, side 2. We're gonna go back to that first side. So, at this point you may be feeling tired. If you can't go the full time, honor you. You're at home. I always say focus on your own mat, don't worry about your neighbor. We're gonna go 40 seconds, right side moving. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Drop. Hup. Nice big breaths. After this one, we'll hit the mat, okay? We'll get a little belly in. Give those legs a bit of a pause. We'll come back, I promise. We're centered in the breath. There it is. See? Time flies when you're having fun. Left leg moving. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1.5. Drop. Side. Back. Side. I have to say I needed this too. I've been at home doodling, meditating, not moving as much as I'd like to, or as I'm normal, right? What's been normal? Teaching in the studios, having those few teaches, being around you all, such a joy, you know? And so feeling a little cut off. Last one each side. Let it go. All right, hydrate. I'll meet you on the mat. So, for those of you who know me, we like the bananas. We're gonna go bananas. So, walk around, of course, I just kind of sat down with the heart rate up a little bit. Take a couple walks around the living room while I'm just telling you what's going on next. We're gonna go crazy for bananas. We're gonna start with a static hold, what's considered a banana hold. We're gonna go 1 30-second round. Then, we're gonna take the banana on the road. We're gonna go to one side, which activates our obliques, and then we're gonna roll over to the other side, literally rolling through center. Let me show you what it looks like, and then we'll set the timer and go. So keep moving. I'm right here. I'm gonna show you how we hang like bananas. Feet come up. Make sure the small of the back is on that mat. You know you. I can't tell you what that distance looks like. Make sure the head is cradled. We're gonna hold this position nice and neutral. Belly button back towards that spine, holding. Small sips of breath. That's our first 30-second hold. As promised, we're going on the road. For some of us, this is about as much movement as we've done. You're gonna come all the way onto that left side, keeping those legs at a nice angle, keeping the belly button still back towards that spine. We're gonna hold 20 seconds. Guess what? 2 sides to every body. We're gonna roll over on that other side. We're gonna make those transitions as smoothly as we possibly can, getting a full, I can't even count that high, 1:20 of movement, shall we? I'm gonna set the timer. We're gonna go 30 seconds first. Let's go bananas. And if banana hold feels better for you, you hang out there. You don't have to take it on the road. And make sure, once again, that that small of the back is down that mat. Protect yourself. So shoulders are gonna roll down and back. We're gonna hang out like bananas in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hang. So what I feel right now is my hips, my tailbone is down on that mat, right? My lower back. My neck is totally neutral here. I have my chin in my chest. My hands are kind of cradling my head if I need it. Otherwise, this line is nice and comfortable for me. Like there's no stress on my lower spine at all. So inhaling and exhaling, look, we're already down to 5 seconds. Time flies. We're going at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're taking it to the side. Find your position. We have about 10 seconds to hang out. Get your comfort. Extend those arms, extend those legs. We're in it in 3, 2, 1, and hold. Similar, so think of V sit-ups, right side lying V sit-ups. Similar, except for now we're static. Static is probably the most difficult. Moving can be easier than holding, right? So focus on that hold. Small sips of breath. You're already down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you can roll right on over. I'm gonna meet you on the other side. Let's pretend. Come on to this other side. You've got about 10 seconds to set. My shoulders come down and back. My arms lengthen, my legs lengthen. We're in it to win it. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Join me. Make sure that the side that's actually up, so my left side now as I lie on my right side, this oblique is locked and loaded. Inhaling, exhaling. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. We're gonna do one more core exercise. They're one of my favorites. They're called Bulldogs. So everything we just did in terms of a static hold, we're gonna flip over. We're gonna go what we call a prone lying. But think of a bird dog, but we're gonna just lift a little. It's a hovercraft position. So in that, you can hold it static or you can move it. We moved it in the last class we had together as a boot camp. It's just a fun one to move if you get too bored or it becomes too difficult. So I will show you both, and you can do it however you feel best. So a true bulldog is just a good old-fashioned static. So you're gonna wanna find that nice position that allows you to come into, think of bulldog like I said, or a bird dog, forgive me. Now watch, as my knees are underneath my hips, my hands are beneath my shoulders, I just lift my knees up a smidge. In this position, my belly button is down and back, and I hold. We're gonna hold it. Our goal is to go 30 seconds. We're gonna go 2 rounds of 30, and then I'll show you a fun way to move it, shall we? We're gonna press up, so find your bird dog. Now find your inner bulldog. Let's go, hold, hover. Same thing, neck is nice and neutral, right? So I'm not gonna allow my head to drop. I want that down and back. My shoulders are down and back, my belly button is back, back, back towards my spine. Another groovy little jam. When in doubt, right? When in doubt, make sure the belly button is back. You may be feeling this in the quads because we did a little leg work to begin with, right? Inhale, look, it's already done. That's round 1. Maybe shake it off. I always say, let that one go, right? Let that one go. They say that in Bikram too, I miss Bikram. She said, let that posture go. We're gonna go round 2. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, press up. So if you have any kind of knee challenges, this exercise might be a little difficult for you. You may feel it in the front of your knees. So make sure that you can always just go back to either a traditional bird dog or widen that stance a little bit and take the pressure off the knee joints. But find that comfort zone that works for you if you want to make it hover. Inhale. I promise, there it is. See, time flies. All right, now we're gonna walk it as I promised. So we're gonna go 3 across and 3 back. If you wanna hang out with that static, hang out with that static. Otherwise, let's move it. Think 3 walks over and 3 walks back. I'm still setting that timer, I promise. We're gonna go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1, 3. So nice little move, still staying as close as you can to that ground as you're gliding across. Keep those shoulders down and back. Keep the belly in, side to side. I got Todd looking at the camera, make sure I'm adjusting. You're seeing the moves. Inhaling and exhaling as we're doing 3 across, side to side. And look, there it is. 3 by 3s. Should we come to stand? Let's come back to that stand. I think we have one more little series or period of time to move. Let's just do an old classic. We're gonna go butterfly squats. You cannot finish a workout or complete a workout without butterflies somewhere in it. Great for glutes. Belly has to come back. So if that got your cardio up, walk around the house. I'm gonna tell you the next move. You can come in with me. So we're gonna finish kind of like how we began, right? So we wanna think about that squat. Dropping the tailbone, belly button is back. This one, let's start with a little bit more narrow stance. You'll see why. We're gonna drop down into that squat. You're gonna paddle those toes out. You're gonna paddle them in and come to a stand. So really 4 moves, right? You're gonna drop, open, center, and up. We're gonna go 3 rounds of 45. I promise this will be our last. I'm setting the timer. We're gonna go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop, open, center, up. Drop, open, center, up. Once again, really focusing on the weight being in the heels. The booty goes back. That's what I say. I'm probably politically incorrect. That's how baby got it, right? So dropping that booty back. Allowing the hamstrings and glute max to do that lift. Inhaling, exhaling. This is also good because it targets that medial glute. So if you think of all of you who've been to classes or have been working out, we talk about the crab walks. These are great for the hips. We call them our get up muscles, right? So anytime we can practice these, that's round one, it's already done. We're gonna go second round. Catch your breath if you need. This can also be weighted, but because the legs move in so many, it's a multi-directional movement, we're gonna pass on that. I set a timer. We're gonna go 2 more moves, 45 seconds, and then we're gonna wrap it up. We're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop, flip. Make sure as you hinge back, the belly button is still back. I know we're getting a little tired. We're only 20 minutes in. So anybody who's done a full class, we're usually 45 minutes. But this is good. Inhaling and exhaling, honoring you. Clean, concise moves. Rushing nothing. Lord knows we have all day, right? Breathing, breathing. I know when I was training at home, with all those home videos back in the day, you could always pause a workout and come back to it, right? So same thing. We start where we're at. That's round 2. We're gonna go into that 3rd round. Once we catch our breath, take a sip if you need. This is it, 45 seconds between you and a pause. Let's drop it back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back, flip, back, up. Don't shortchange that move. All the way at the top. Every part of this has a meaning. Now flip, back and up. Inhaling, exhaling. A little tip. The stronger that core becomes, the better able we are to hinge back. So, starting with those belly warm-ups, cardio DJ is always good before 2, and then get into something like this. Or go for a walk, right? There it is. Fantastic. And there you are. A little over than 20 minutes. I'll see you in the next cut. Enjoy your time. Hydrate.